Of Commerce afternoon here in the Peach State of Georgia. We've got the roof open, wide open, and we are ready for football at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
AI doesn't stack up.
How the fuck are we losing that?
Because I suck. Come on. Yeah, I'm ass, bro.
You don't make a goddamn shot with your ass.
Let's go now. Check, smash. Set.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the result of the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Hey, go Fury.
Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here.
Oh, you're
they
up.
hope to move
You're
the
up.
chains.
My bad. Yeah, he's still in there. Fuck it.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Hardman to return. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'm serious, yeah. You fucking good motherfucker.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
King just needs to go hash with the AI can go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
They go exactly on hash. They'll always try to step in something instead of just shooting.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd
Are you
and
fucking
10.
serious?
Play action now. Prescott.
You're gonna have to do the dance for me.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. Zach Harrison in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Okay, you know my bias is about the coaching here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be
Holy
working
shit, I can
well.
make one.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's
Did they go do
complete.
this at screens or
And they
did
will touch him
I saw
down,
you
but not
something
before
next
he
time.
gets the
Yeah,
first.
I'll
Boy, a nice play there as they
I'll
wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
He's dead since like I'm fucking stuck. Damn. I feel like this bastard. Fuck.
Now a handoff up the middle. Goodson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Down to the 25.
That's a body animation.
Troy Anderson, the man on the tackle. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
This should be okay for us. It's the week off. Let the starters run up the score. Backups get the play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Thank God.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. In motion left is Higgins. Right back to him on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyler Goodson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn, he comes over and then runs right back to you as soon as I fucking pass it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Okay, let's not give me a near dunk while I'm directly underneath the end game.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Pass it any faster? Like, fuck, I'm pressing RBB as soon as the dude goes for a double.
Let's go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They're kind of
no fucking way, dude. Why would I fucking throw it like that?
Let's see what the defense does here,
What
too,
am I doing,
after
a
good
fucking
stop.
curveball? Like, Jesus, dude.
That dude's just fucking...
Robinson on a give right side. And he is back in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
There you go, redemption.
Second down play, nets a -4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. With a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Ready.
On play action, here's Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Falcons now at 2-5 to start play. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Ready.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the lineup.
Looking there for points, but intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And this Charles definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now 2nd and 9.
That's me.
Throwing. Prescott. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
That's just like an anticipation for the pass.
Victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, They're able to take advantage of an
Fucking
early
yeah, I swear to
mistake.
God.
Now let's see if they're going to
It's
turn
not
it into
fucking-
points.
Called for it. Inbound.
On the corner.
Oh, my bad.
Good shot.
He kind of just walked away from me as soon as the ball came up court. I was just kind of chilling.
My bad. I didn't even see it.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That flag accepted.
I'll take
and
you a
backs
lob
the
blitz.
offense up a little bit.
You ready?
The delay of game backs him up 5, first
Oh.
and 15.
Good blitz. And it threw it to fucking Big O. Big O, get your fat ass
Still
down.
caught that?
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. You look at this Cowboy defense.
Running the break.
And that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because
Touchdown.
when you take it away 4 times through interceptions,
Ain't gonna
Yeah,
be
I
right.
know.
then I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy, or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And after one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Way to go on that run, fellas.
Look, man. I hit the shots when they win. We needed them, right?
Check mega. Ready?
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Alright, boys. I gotta run to the rush.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly,
that's foul.
swarming
I
to the
don't care.
football, making
That's
a tackle.
probably
That's what we saw right there.
That's
Yeah,
too
and that's
good
what
of
their
me.
job is, and really a
Yeah,
lot
I
of the
might-
time they have to
I might
throttle
hop
back
off,
a
I'll
little
probably
bit in the
stay.
run
I might
game
stay.
because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading
You staying
to the
on, Pat?
quarterback.
Or you
That was
getting
good
back out?
recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Like 1 or 2 more.
I'm running like 1 or 2 threes. And I'm probably hopping off. So
Ritter
if you
from
Big
the
O
gun
want
on
run threes, we
third
can.
down. And complete to Drake London.
Alright.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th.
Well, since you're the
And it's
shooter,
going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Let's go now.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And they'll go on the ground. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
A lot
See,
can
they're
go
only
wrong
up
when you go
7
down
now.
like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach.
What?
He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Okay. just always push the fucking
And they'll be
games out.
driven
Like,
back here,
shit
losing
open.
yardage to the 9. That'll back them up 2 yards and also
Playing
bring
fucking
up
fake
4.
rain.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
That's the game plan.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it
Ooh,
is to
look
have a
at his
kicker you
team
can
now.
depend upon, partner,
He's-
because
this
he
is
hasn't missed all year
He's
long.
usually pretty good at
Converts on
building his
that one
team.
as well. And
He
kudos
got
to
it.
you. You didn't
Yeah.
jinx him.
I mean, he's not very good, but he's
The
good at
return
like
man
building.
down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The
Yeah,
Atlanta
he's gotta be
offense out
almost
there
good
for
with
their
him,
next
but
drive. They've
got
shown
shitty
precious
abilities
little
on
here
him.
offensively thus far as they
Got
try
London,
again with a
Marvin
first down
Harrison.
now.
Line. Set, cut.
They begin the drive with Robinson,
Thanks.
and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the
Good
line.
game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives.
Interesting.
They're not
You
just
got
holding the
Jordan
line
Burch,
because they're doing their
superstar
job, but they're doing more
rookie.
than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great
Where's
example
Campbell?
right there for the loss on the tackle. They try to
Roy
throw on
Anderson.
2nd down, but this one is
6'4",
incomplete.
This is a half where
superstar.
not just the coverage, but the entire
91
defense
speed.
is setting the tone in this game.
Terrell and a superstar.
The Falcons on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion.
That's
This is
team
3rd
great.
down and 12.
Ready.
Back to throw, Ritter. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Goodson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease.
He's
for your
just
runner.
running. He's just
But the
running
converse
3-4
is,
air.
you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
I know. I'm just okay.
The 2nd down pass play,
Just
but it's incomplete. Return and put it in great field
Just
position.
pass.
They don't want to
It's
squander
not that
it with
hard.
3rd down coming up.
No, not at all, and you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to
Well,
cash in and get some
Then
points.
you're gonna struggle because 3-4 is a really good run
Escaping the
defense.
pressure right. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's down in.
See how easy was the pass? That was fucking that shit too.
About to do y'all.
5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will get into the end zone. What a call on the reverse. It's a touchdown.
Oh, you're lucky he didn't grab
This
him.
feels like
He
something we'd
definitely
see more
fucking flipped
commonly,
right there.
CD, in a college game. They give it to the
Baby.
receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs,
How the
and they're able to
fuck
slip
is
it to
this
the
nigga
receiver, and it resulted in a
7 and
touchdown.
out?
Aubrey now for the PAT. He's got it,
Even
and
if
it's
it is, bro, like,
17-0.
the guy's not good.
What is he?
Maker lost a superstar. That is fucking depressing.
That's what
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Let me just look at the stats first.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25.
Okay, get off the phone, okay?
Passing game isn't great.
About set to begin
Yeah,
their
the
next
thousand
drive. The
rushing
Falcons
yards, which is
offense
good.
at the line. They're still in search of an
Yeah,
initial
we're just
first down as they
140.
come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
One was
have a 3 on
complete.
this
It's
one,
not a
but-
fucking.
Yeah, I looked at what build it was because I was confused on what 98 overall you had. It's like those other two builds, the blue guy and the fucking one build was
As he
99.
throws there, incomplete.
I'm almost done.
Rough incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what
Pretty
we've
close.
seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker
So
to the
use
punch
some
so
oopies.
far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Red. Strike. Check. Strike.
Okay.
Ready.
Jesus.
A give left side to Robinson.
Let me see the teams he's
And
beat.
he's
He
taken
has
down,
some
but
player
able to
much
slip
shoulders.
across the 35.
Oh, that's my bad.
Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Hey, go steal.
37-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
Nice.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, so he beat the Eagles. He beat the Chargers. He beat
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be
So he
in the
beat no one
hurry
good.
up.
Okay. Jesus.
Looking to
That
throw
was a
here.
problem for us, I
Ritter.
think.
And he'll be hit as he
Well, that's
releases
unlucky.
it,
He plays me
and
twice in
that'll
3
fall
weeks.
incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other
Yeah,
because the
so
rush is
rotates
providing
on the
pressure
on this one.
and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes.
Oh, he got me.
When you get
You
every
might
level
go-
on defense
you
hitting
go
at
undefeated
once,
if
you
you
get
don't
first
lose
half
there,
scores
too.
just like this one.
If you don't
And
lose
he's
10
going to have another
games,
first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 26.
Motherfucker to me doing flips.
the only good teams.
Going play action.
Me and the
Ritter
Colts. Everybody else is dog shit.
got his man complete.
Unless this Bucks guy is decent, I've played the Yankees
The
more.
Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds
man.
remaining here in the second
They might all
quarter.
be shooters, though. They have to think about it. Okay, so the Raiders, shit. Chargers, shit. They lost to the Packers.
This is
They
first
lost
and
to the
goal and a
Seahawks.
golden chance to get
Yeah,
a
I
score
don't know.
back
Pass.
here
No,
before
why the fuck I missed
halftime.
that bullshit?
He beat the guy. Oh, wait. No.
Ritter
That was the
now.
first one.
Forcing them inside.
This is caught.
He beat
And he'll be
Chiefs.
brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about
Gotcha.
the 1-yard line. Second and goal
He
from the
hasn't beaten
one.
anyone good yet.
Ritter back to throw. Touchdown Falcons. Bijan Robinson. And the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are able to
People like the
cut
Gus.
the lead in
I
the
won
final seconds of
77
the
to
first
21
half.
last week. It's not like
Pass.
The way this one was
impossible
going,
to
you just
score.
got the sense they needed something
Yeah, they didn't
before
play
half.
defense,
They've
but
at least got
it's
something
okay.
on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason
Yeah,
tour
shut up.
with NFL camps. You
Shut
remember
up.
we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last
Mm.
2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room,
They can't
regroup,
just
and
have
start
good
over.
people be able to
They
play.
got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football. Full half to be played.
I invite Mr. Queen's
Cole
back.
Hardman to return it from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Good shot.
He threw it between my legs, bitch.
I seen that.
Final play of the half, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb.
Still.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's in for a touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
I was
How did
just
they
just
get
all
that
that
done?
touchdown.
Well, that is certainly a
Let's
deflator
look
right
at
there
it.
defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one
Some
play
good ring.
later. How about that?
And the momentum, which
Same.
seemingly had
You
shifted
just
the other
run the ball
direction,
once
thought
you're
we
up
might be seeing a
by even
comeback.
more than
That momentum right back the
14.
other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The
And you can
defense is
pass
supposed
the
to
ball
help
on
their
third
offense,
downs.
not
I
give
mean,
up
to
another
get the
touchdown.
first, just don't like.
Now the extra point up and good by
You
Auburn.
won't.
And that will
As
take
long
us
as he
to the
doesn't.
end of the first half of play. So
Because he's not the one that makes decisions.
It's
Like he's got
halftime.
to.
This is the
He like put the
NFL, and it's a
proof in the
presentation
chat with the
of
other
EA
connectors
Sports.
on it. They don't suspend a lot. Like you saw how I won my last few games.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Yeah.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly,
Round technically.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Up the middle they go. Goodson, and running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the Falcons.
What the fuck was that? He's off.
Prescott now, option right.
Jump on that block.
The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Come back in. Come back.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
What?
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the
Wide
midfield
open.
stripe.
How?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Okay. Just back myself.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Third and short yardage. Prescott being chased out left.
Are you fucking serious?
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ritter and the
It wasn't even
Falcons now
pressure.
with a first
You
and
just
10
stepped into it.
at the 31-yard line.
Yeah.
Eric, I'm not
Get it to
gonna lie, Eric, you had a
Robinson to
pretty
begin the
first time
drive.
right up the
And
middle
this has
and
been
just
a
ran
familiar
left.
sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Well, the first play
I
of the
figured
drive
it was gonna
lost
be a
He
touchdown.
looped so hard
1
left
second
that
and
it just
14.
made a fucking hole in the defense.
Take a goddamn
Here's
break
Ritter.
again every once in a while.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Good boy.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
These guys are all
And
purples
he's
and
going to
like
be
family
intercepted a 3rd
veterans.
time. He may go. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I pass.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Defensive.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Just come. So.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end
That's my
zone.
fault.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this
He
out to
pitches
the
wide.
16
staying on.
line.
You're getting off.
Here we go.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home?
Is there no more foots in there?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
I guess there is.
He's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Okay, I'm not sure
yeah.
you can actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So we're not doing anything.
Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And his throw is incomplete.
It has width, man coverage, DB5, hard track, or even a third.
And they've had plenty of
And then
opportunities
it's
to
obviously
get
different when I go to a
Thus
DB,
far,
but
that
there's no
hasn't
buff
happened.
blitz
They're
still.
looking for answers both on the sidelines
You
and
can
in the
only
huddle
put
looking
buff
at each
blitz
other.
on the D line. I don't want that shit. Wait.
Ritter off the play fake. That one deep for London. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Oh, I'm beyond confused now. Boy, I could do it from my slot.
Madden.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
Ready?
At the 28.
Ritter with it after the play fake. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Like, I want to be able to bluff blitz my
He'll drop to throw.
linebackers for like Roquan, so that nigga plays the run better.
Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They're going for this. Here's Ritter. And caught by London. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. On first down, Goodson. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tyler Goodson, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of
score.
time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it.
Yeah.
They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic. and take it to the house.
See, it's not really the
Finally
one.
here
I
in the
just like
second
having
half,
my
that got done.
joystick.
The
I'm not
extra
really playing
point
the
up
guy either.
and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Yeah,
So
it's just,
after the touchdown,
it's mainly
Aubrey now
just
to kick this
having
one
to get
away.
the dev ups.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Yeah, you don't. It's literally just about jukebox.
Ready?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Set, cut.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
On the ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Ready?
Third and long now, Ritter. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on 4th down.
You kind of do.
Trying for it on 4th down. Here's Ritter. This
I don't see
ball
why you
down the
wouldn't.
field for
No point.
Pitts.
Because at that
His
point,
man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
I'll tell you what, this
I
is
know,
not
he really
for
just
the
what,
faint of
though?
heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a
says
big
if up
play as
21
well.
more points in the
Now
second
here
half.
on EA Sports.
Please chew clock, meaning running
And
the
this
ball
is
unless
a
attempting the
blowout
first
so
down.
far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very
Defensive
one-sided
scores do not
affair.
count towards running at the
So from the
score.
39 now, they'll come up
No
on a
chewing
1st
clock
and
when up
10.
14 or fewer. No huddles allowed, but never up.
Looking to throw
But
once
never went
more.
up
Here's
14.
Ritter.
Fourth, no padding
Big
stats.
loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game, facing a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Ritter. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they
To
stayed
be
in
fair,
position,
maybe just
Charles,
eight
and
really
picked one
close
off here in the
still.
4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game.
I know, but he's
They
got
see
good
the
ass
scoreboard,
stats.
they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones, and really illuminate them. Not cool.
I mean, he still has
100
88
yards
and
rushing
95
here now as
zones.
he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue
Nine-
to solve this
90
thing away here,
90
Charles, in the
fucking
fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say,
Can't wait till
guys,
tomorrow to
keep
fucking play my
pounding them.
games
Let's
because
keep
these
the ball,
niggas
keep
aren't
their
really
offense on the
good.
sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Goodson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Ritter. And my goodness, another interception. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a give, right side. Goodson. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been a bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a handoff up the middle. Goodson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
47. 26.
Here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And his kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring or big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is
Oh,
he's been coached
God.
really well to
I'm
not
probably
show
going to
that
bed.
he's having a problem. You know, they'll just tell you no matter what, you keep
Play
doing
some
it
more
with
Madden.
confidence.
Listen,
But we're not seeing a
fuck
combination
you.
like
Yeah,
that
no,
now.
Madden.
He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Neither of them are. Neither league, brother. Both. One of them it just sent. Like this one, you know. And the other one, the big play,
Ritter
go play
throwing
tonight.
on third down.
And he just told me,
Oh, the
yeah,
ball
tomorrow.
comes out on the hit.
And so did.
Say it's incomplete.
One said after
At
2
this point in the game,
tomorrow,
they've got to
and the other
continue
one
to
said
try
just tomorrow
anything they
night.
can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
You're out. Nigga, you're just beating the fuck out of him. I watch enough of that.
And they're
I
indeed
watch
gonna
enough of
go
that when
for
I
it here on
play.
fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I would every fucking game you play. These guys are all shit.
Gotta
And
try
you
it
have a
here.
broken
He's back
team.
to throw.
More broken than mine,
And
only
it's
because of bullshit
incomplete.
trade.
They cannot
It's just
convert,
fucking insane.
and they
You
turn
got
it over.
yellow.
The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out.
Yes, it
and
is.
It'll be a turnover on downs.
Yes, it is.
In motion left is
No.
Higgins.
Fuck you. It's just crazy.
They'll run on first down. Goodson. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard
Yeah, I can't wait to play against fucking Micah
And
Parsons,
we are
age
inside of 2
reduced,
minutes left in this
the other
lopsided
fuck,
affair.
and Miles Garrett.
2nd and 9.
Can't wait. Yeah, and I'll just
They'll keep it
pass.
on the ground. Goodson and able to work his way down to the 16. 120 yards rushing for him down to this point.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a
Check
W.
down, check down, check
In the
down.
mind of the play caller,
Check down.
all you want to hear is
Check down,
tick,
check down, check down, check down.
tick.
It doesn't matter if they get open. Tables are only effective if you're within like a yard.
Prescott fires one out wide complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Aubrey now for the point after.
Score on it.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Cowboys 51, Falcons 6.
It was he could make, try, but I doubt it because
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now
basically
to
it's
kick
just
this
like
one away.
the only one that gets that people got a lot for is the fourth down one when you're out.
And he'll very wisely
The
take
running
a
up the
knee
score
here as they'll
itself
bring
is
this
just
one out to
good.
the 25 on the
Nobody really
touchback.
gets suspended for that usually. But I mean, I mean, if you come out and you pass more than you run when you're up by more than 21, you're running up the score. I mean, yeah, that's
The
pretty
Atlanta
clean cut.
offense
You know what I
out
mean?
there for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards
if you're
together
only
has been a
passing
real
third
issue
down,
for them in
you're
this one.
never
I'm so
passing
glad you
more than
brought up the
running.
yardage
You know what I mean?
because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our
Man, he's a
hands,
broken
trying to
fucking
spread our
team.
fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Oh, that was fun.
Back to throw, Ritter. And now here's another interception. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you,
No,
I'm
I'm
trying
not
to think of
relying on
something
it.
positive
I was
to say
looking-
for this
I'm not
offense,
watching.
but
I was looking
I'd have
at
to
the
be a spin
defensive
doctor
stats
for that
and
one. This has been a tough
up there,
performance to
the
watch.
picks.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the
Well, not
catch-all
him, I was
is
talking about,
everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just
You
lopsided,
wanna know how
and it's
crazy
been
my
ugly
interceptions
from the
are?
get-go. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
I have
Just
a
a
guy
yard
with
on the
8,
first
I have
down
a guy
carry,
with
so it's
7,
second
3
and
guys
9.
with 7, a
Sometimes you
guy
just
with
have to
3,
give
a guy
credit
with
to
2,
the
a guy with
defense.
1.
Great job there at the point of attack, holding
And funnily
up.
enough,
They
the
won
guy
their
with 8
battles
is
at the
fucking
line
Will
of scrimmage,
Swanson,
left
the
him more space
linebacker.
to try and run. Really nice job swarming to
And
the
those are
ball carrier.
all users.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
So I
No
think he
gain
was way
on the
more
play
sacked.
there, so that
That's
doesn't
what's so
help.
crazy
Now they're
about my
looking up at a
D-line is
third
that
and
I don't
9
get sacks because
situation.
people are too retarded to take a sack rather than throw a pick. Like, they just don't. Well, no, I don't give them the time
They'll
either.
come to
That's
the
why I
line
get
here
so many
needing
picks. Though.
9
I jump
yards
on
to
the
pick
drag
up the
route and they
first.
just instantly throw that shit because they have pressure in their face. But for some reason, the people I play, they
On
they don't
third
take
down, it's
sacks.
Prescott. Flush to his right.
And don't get me wrong,
He's
the
gonna
heat
fire
comes
one
in.
corner
It's just
the
they
end zone.
panic
And
and throw.
Prescott, his third interception. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now